Hello, grade 5. How are you? Today is going to be the last session in culture. We will finish all the things that we are supposed to finish throughout the quarter 4. Today we're going to talk about Incan social structure. Incan social structure. I just want you to realize something. If we're going to link between the social structures in the world, we would find that we have some of them, like socialism, like capitalism, bureaucracy, lots of other things. The social structure in Inca Empire, it was like socialism. Socialism. Let me show you. Here. It was close to socialism. Here. What is the meaning of socialism, Ms. Hala? Socialism is a system that the government follow to represent their understanding and their concepts and their perspective about social system. Socialism depends mainly on people, what the people need, the health care, the education, the religion, and everything basically in the society built up upon people, about socialism. That's what I want to say. So the kind of system was socialism. Let's see the social structure. Here, if I'm going to say that I have here the society itself. Oh, it doesn't look good. Okay. Here. I'm trying to do my best. Here. If this is the society, I'm going to call it socialism. Okay, socialism, this is the system, this is the system. Okay, inside the society, we have lots of people inside it here. Okay? Okay. It divided into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Number 1. Here. Number 1. We call it now I assume that you study it well, because I asked you about the first one, which is Sapa Inca. Sapa Inca. It's mainly the king. The king here. This is the king. This is the king. Sapa Inca is the king. Okay, number 2. Number 2. We call it royalty. 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 Well, royalty, which is number 2, divided into 3 categories. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Now, I want to do something here. Well, let's do that. The first one of the three categories, we call it son of the Sapa Inca. The son of the Sapa Inca, his son. Okay. Number 2. I want lots of colors here. Yes. Okay. Number 2, the wife. So 1, the son. 2, the wife. What about number 3, Miss Ola? Well, number 3 here would have no, I want a different color. Basically, this is the same like this. So no, I want to do something else. I want to use different colors. Yes, well, that's good. Well, number 3, the relatives. Relatives of the first generation. Which is basically the family of the king. The family of the king. So here, his wife, after him, right away, his son, the prince, his son. Okay? Number 2, his wife. Here, I'm trying to make it neat as possible, but sometimes I just can't. Okay? His wife. Okay? Number 3, the relatives. The other relatives. Okay? This is the family of the Sapa Inca. His family. So the first one is only the king. Number 2, royalty. Here we divide it into 3 parts. His son, 1, the wife, 2, and the relatives, 3. Okay? Okay. Number 3. Nobility. Well, that one is divided into two categories. Two categories. Well, number one is basically nobility of blood. Nobility of blood. Nobility of blood. What does it mean? What does it mean? Nobility of blood. Well, nobility of blood means the families of the first generations, which is going to be from the second generation and above. Okay? So the family of the first generation, here I have those. Number 3, their relatives. The relatives are going to be here, nobility by blood, nobility of blood. Okay? Number 2, nobility by privilege. Privilege. Okay? Nobility of privilege. Those who had attained distinction through their services, like the chefs, like the A-class, and all of those. The high majority of people. The chefs, the leaders, and so on. So it's like chefs, and leaders. Sorry for that, I'm trying to do my best. Okay, number 4 and the last one. The last one. Here, number 4. Who are they? Well, they divide into 3 categories. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. We call them the Ailu. Here. The Ailu. If you remember them, we discussed it before. Who were the Ailu, Miss Ola? The Ailu is a small community or clan whose members work together for common goods. Okay, those are the Ailu. So we call them Ailu. Basically, they divide into 3 categories. The first one is public, the public, the normal people, public. Okay? Okay. Number 2, those belonging to newly conquered races, people from other regions that they were invaded by the Inca Empire. So here, number 2, people, PP is the abbreviation for people. People from conquered regions or races. Okay? Finally, number 3, they are the prisoners. The prisoners. Okay, that's the social system. Social system is socialism. The government system here, this we call it bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. Okay? It was close to socialism. Socialism. The society itself was divided into 4 categories. The first one, the Sapa Inca, the king. The second one, royalty. Royalty is divided into 3 categories. The first one is the son. The second one is the wife. And the third one, the relatives from the first generation. Number 3, nobility. They were divided into 2 categories. The first one, nobility by blood. Number 2, nobility of privileges, like the chefs, like the leaders. Number 4, the islers. They were divided into 3 categories. The first one, the public. The second one, people who were conquered from different races. Number 3, prisoners. So now, this is basically the last session of culture. Hopefully you gained a quite perspective about the idea of Inca social system, Inca social structure, and the government system. Okay? So, when I tell you about the government system, you have to say bureaucracy. When I ask you about the social system, you have to tell me socialism. When I ask you about the social structure, you have to talk now about the pyramid here. So basically, I have 3 things. I have 3 things. Number 1. Oh God, no. Number 1, government system. Number 2, social system. And number 3, social instruction. Sorry, structure. Okay, social structure is the pyramid. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Social system is socialism. It's coming from social, by the way. What you need to do is just write social, okay? And then add ISM, socialism. Government system, well, it's bureaucracy. Oh, good. It's bureaucracy. Okay? I hope you gained perspective about government system, social system, and social structure. Thank you, grade 5. Good luck, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.